Next, we go to a chapter of chapter 6.2 of a particle model of three states of matter. Previously, I asked you these questions in the Google form. Give me some examples of matter that is solid, liquid, or gas. And most of you did a good job. You gave me good examples. For solid, this one should be easy. So I'm going to skip it. For liquid, it is a little bit challenging. Most of you suggest water, and some of you suggest alcohol. 而家好出名啦 ，alcohol 酒精。Some suggest mercury or juice, liquor 做 VA 嘅，做 art 嘅，噴漆嘅 liquor. Coffee, apple juice, orange juice. These yes they are liquid. And strictly speaking, we call them solution， 其實叫溶液比較多嘅。咁當然其實佢都冇錯嘅，都係 liquid form. For the gas, this one will be a little bit difficult for you, but I can see some good answers here. Oxygen, carbon dioxide, 氧氣、二氧化碳 ，air 空氣，爆 gas 添，哇犀利。And so it suggests ozone 臭氧 natural gas. You know what are liquid, solid, or gas? You will give me examples. However, how can you classify them into solid, liquid, or gas? 到底你憑啲乜嘢去分 solid, liquid 同埋 gas 咧？ This part will be very difficult for most of you. I can see most of you don't have a very good idea. Some of you just suggest like this. 好，攞翻支筆出嚟先。撳走咗。Some of you suggest like this. 有一台就話啦，use the particle model. 哇，咁犀利個模型去分，似乎你諗錯少少嘢嘅。Or some of you suggest solid can be touched. 我擺杯水，我唔係擺杯水，擺手落杯水，咁我 touch 唔到啲水咩？咁我諗你似乎諗錯少少嘢啦。So you suggest gas is something can't be touched. 咁應該唔係喎，周圍都充斥住空氣，其實我點掂唔到啲 gas 喎。Some of you give me another answer. Solid can't move by itself， 自己喐唔到嘅。Liquid can move each other. Gas can move freely. 咁我都一聽一點啦。Just you may add some more details here. So you suggest can't melt and can't be melt. 可以溶同可以唔溶，哇咁似乎好似冇講嘅嘢喎。Next one. Compare the properties， 唔知你想講乜嘢？I don't know， 唔使理嘅。Some of you suggest this. Maybe you have some ideas here. Can have fixed volume, can't be compressed, and so on. Alright, so how can we classify them into these three different states of matter? We are going to investigate it. So I will need you to go to this page here, page 160 to page over 61. I have a very simple experiments here. So please look at these experiments video coming into this playlist, and we'll have a discussion later on.
Now we're going to put the wooden block inside a beaker. Now this is a very simple experiment, and you can see that the wooden block will not take up the shape of the beaker, and we cannot compress the wooden block. Simple. This one is extremely stupid and simple. I have a big car of water. I'm going to pour the water inside conical flask. So this experiment, actually you know the result even if you have not done it, as this is a very common day life practice. However, before I do it, I need you to study the shape of the water. Now the shape of the water is just like a cylinder, 好似圓柱體咁樣嘅。咁梗係啦。The beaker is just like a cylinder. So if you just consider water inside here, 佢應該好似圓柱體嘅形狀。So if we pour the liquid inside the conical flask. So what is the shape of water now? At least I know that it is not a cylinder. 佢就會變成一個 conical flask 咁嘅形狀。It will change the shape according to the according to the shape of the container. So this is another properties of liquid. The liquid, most of you may say they can flow, but more accurately, we will say the liquid, they don't have a fixed shape. They take up the shape of the container. 佢會沿住嗰個容器嘅嗰個形狀，佢就變成乜嘢形狀 Another part of this experiment, I'm going to use a syringe to draw some water inside and see if they can compress. 究竟水可唔可以被壓縮呢？好，我而家攞少少先。So I get around 10 cm cube. I use a finger to block the end here, and I use the hand to try to press it to try to see what happened. 好嚟喎，準備1、2、3，嗱我唔係扮嘢㗎，我真係咁樣壓佢，so 出咗洪荒之力。I cannot compress the water just like what I did for compressing the gas。我撳到盡，都係壓唔到。So liquid just like water, it cannot be compressed。好，擠翻啲水出嚟先。Now we have a balloon here. So balloon is actually a container of some air inside. What I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze the balloon. 我去擠壓呢個氣球。So you see that the balloon can be squeezed. That means the air inside can have the shape change. So it tells us a very important message is gas can have the shape change, or we will say that the gas don't have fixed shape. Of course, I want you to have the experience here. However, due to car suspension, so I can only show you by this video. We have a syringe, and if we pull the plugger here, 呢個位置叫 plugger, it will pull here to around let's see 15 cm cube. 呢條黑色是上面嗰個為準。So we can draw some of the air inside this area, this region, this area. What I'm coming to do is I use another finger to block the end here, and we try to compress the gas inside. See what happens. Can it be compressed? 好，我而家嚟咯。Yes， 俾啲力係可以將佢 compress 嘅。咁你真係做嘅時候 ，so what you can feel is there's something. The force is becomes larger and larger if you press it to a deeper position。你將越撳落去咧，佢個彈力好似越嚟越勁嘅。我而家隻手已經好痛啦。好，我重複多次先。哇！頭先做嘅嘢原來不得了。好，隻手指啜住咗添。Okay, I repeat this again. Originally, the gas inside this area is 15 cm cube. However, if we block the air and we try to compress it, we can make the gas volume smaller than 10 ml， 可以10個 ml 以下嘅。OK， 放翻手，咁啊應該慢慢回彈去到15。我竟然 I can reduce the volume of gas from more than 10 ml to less than 10 ml.
So let's have a summary for our findings. First of all, the solid, we have the representative wooden block. So we put it inside the beaker, what happened? It does not take the shape of beaker. 佢唔會變成個 beaker 咁扁咗嘅形狀。And also we cannot compress it. Next, we have the representative of liquid. We have water as a representative. If we pour the water inside the conical flask, the water takes up the shape of the conical flask. 我哋叫呢個做 takes up the shape of the conical flask. Conical flask 係咩形狀？啲水就填滿呢度空間，變成嗰個形狀。Takes up the shape of the conical flask. And if we put the water inside a syringe and we push this thing, this is called a plugger. 呢個凸起可以撳落去嘅嘢叫 plugger. Can we compress the water inside? The answer is no. 無論你幾大力都撳唔到。呢個陣間我會講有一個用處嘅。呢啲水唔可以 compress liquid, we cannot compress it. We have a special use in engineering. 工程師會用去做一啲機械嘢。Okay, last one we have air. We have air inside the balloon, and we try to squeeze the balloon. 我哋擠壓呢個氣球嘅時候 ，what happens to the shape of the air? It changes. And if we put the air inside the syringe and we push the plugger again, actually we know that we can compress the air inside. 可以將入邊嘅空氣壓縮。So What will be the summary for our findings? So can you help me to fill in this table? Solid, liquid, and gas. Does it have a fixed volume and can it be compressed? 你真係同我做啊，唔該你。好，我而家開估啦。Solid, it has a fixed shape, but it cannot be compressed. Liquid, it does not have a fixed shape, and also it can't be compressed. Finally, for gas, it does not have a fixed shape, and it can be compressed. For this part, I want you to make some remarks here. 呢度咧，本書如果咁樣寫唔係咁好嘅。I need you to take a pencil or ball pen to have some remarks inside on this page. Okay. So what I want you to do is the shape here. 佢冇 fixed shape. It does not mean that the solid it can't change its shape. What is the true meaning is the shape of the liquid or gas depends on the shape of container. 你攞個星形嘅兜裝住佢，佢咪星形咯。你攞個 conical flask 裝住佢，佢咪 conical flask 個錐形咯。如果你用個圓筒形裝住佢，佢咪圓筒形咯。It depends on the shape of container. It doesn't mean that it can't have the shape change. 佢唔係改變唔到嘅。你試下攞錘揼落個私家車度，你睇下佢會唔會變形？咁我知佢係會變形嘅。How about the next one? Can it be compressed? 我應該會咁樣講。The volume of gas depends on the volume of container. 如果我攞個 gas jar 裝住啲空氣，佢就喺呢個 gas jar 入邊咁大嘅 volume。如果我攞個氧氣筒裝住佢，呢度成個人咁高嘅啲 gas 個 volume 就會係呢個氧氣筒咁多。Now, of course, if you study physics in high forms, you know that if we really want to discuss the amounts of gas, we need to know the volume, temperature, and also the pressure of the gas, so we can know the amount of the gas inside. If we don't say anything, if we don't say the temperature and pressure, the volume of gas will be exactly the same as those inside the container. 你攞幾大嘅裝住佢就係幾大嘅 volume， 咁只係佢哋嘅氣壓個 pressure 同埋 temperature 唔同啫，呢個遲啲會講嘅。Okay, before we move on, so previously I mentioned one important message is the water, the liquid, they cannot be compressed. So for the engineer, they have the following kind of usage. 如果係工程師嘅話咧，你可能會聽過呢個液壓嘅裝置嘅。好，呢個我會喺 Google Classroom 嗰度都會 share 呢條片俾你嘅。So 我收細些少先。So for the liquid inside, you see the syringe will have some colored liquid inside. So it will press from one end, the liquid will push another end here. 咁你俾少心思咧，就可以整到巨型嘅機械。咁呢條片可以做咧，就用4個咁嘅液壓裝置咧，去整個機械俾出嚟，好似夾公仔咁樣。OK， 咁如果你有呢排你得閒，你有呢啲咁嘅裝置咧，你絕對可以跟條片咁樣整嘅。好，呢個就可以夾嗰個汽水罐咁樣。好，唔知有乜用啊？唔係，其實好有用。就呢個裝置呢啲力壓嘅好有用，只不過呢個裝置嗰啲夾汽水罐可能真係純粹for fun咁啦，不過都幾有趣嘅。Okay, so the first part we stop here.